in this next one here. This is the first one. Okay, now we're getting to the new ones. They released this one about a day before they released the album. So I didn't check it out yet. I just wanted to save it for the reaction of this new album. So this is the first new one of this one. So this is going to be very interesting tone, very interesting twist. So I'm eager to check this one out for you guys. So yeah, featuring Lilith, Scissor. I don't know if where she's from. I don't think I've ever heard her vocals before, or where she's from, or maybe she is in another band. I just don't know yet. I would have looked it up if I was doing a video for this one, but we're just gonna get it right into it here. But so if any of you know out there if she is from another band, or if she is like doing like a solo sort of like a project herself, be sure to let me know. Might have to check her out as well if she slaps. So like I said, man, overall solid track of the album. Solid track. I know it's been nothing but singles that we reacted to already, but it's just been nothing but bangers, nothing but heaters, nothing but slappers, I would say, from an album, at least so far, man. Because I can go back and listen to all these singles, you know, track to track, back to back, you know, nonstop, and I would not get tired of them because they just hit so hard and it just feels new every time you're listening to it. Just because, you know, at least for me, I would say it might be different for fans that have been with these guys for a long time, but like I said, I haven't been with them for like years, I would say, at this point. So it's just refreshing for me, I would say, just because this whole sound is new. It's all different for me coming into these guys, and I just would like, you know, just go back and listen to them time and time after again. But this is the next one off the new Black Veil Brides record, Cut, featuring Lilith, Czar.
I've got a lot of pressure on my mind. Every noise is a voice telling me to try.
Might get a clean one.
I'm lost in all my darkness.
Ooh, that's a violin piece.
Can't let go. Every day I falter, every day I feel the pain.
Oh, wait a minute.
For the altar of all this rage, here's the truth.
Already different.
Never believed in you.
It's a hard rock ride. Oh man, Andy's keeping dead bodies. Andy, what are we doing here? Well, maybe she's trying to put them back together.
When I think of what you've done to me, every day's a battle when I'm living in the hate. Rise above the surface, but it's just too late.
Okay. Kind of like a western twang to her voice. I was not expecting this one. At least an emotional piece. Let's go, Andy. Save her. Bring her back to life. Oh man. Why do I feel emotional? What's going on? man. Oh, we're still going.
Nothing's ever gonna be alright. It's time to say goodnight.
Oh, wow. What an emotional roller coaster, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Why do I feel like crying? Why do I feel emotional? Oh, my God. Wow, I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting Andy to hit me in the feels. Andy, when I said hit me, I didn't mean hit me like that. I didn't mean say to give it to me that hard. Oh my God, Andy. What was that? What was that? Jesus Christ. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get in. Very emotional, very story driven, I would say, as well. I'm glad they went with the story on this one, instead of just doing like, not, because it definitely betrays the song even more and makes you connect with the lyrics even more. Especially, I don't know who this Lilith Czar is. I don't know if they're associated with Andy in a way. I don't know if she's in another band, like I said. I don't know if Andy is dating the chick. I don't know if they're married, but they started, getting affectionate in the video. So I don't know if they're a thing. I don't know if they're together, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out. But either way, like I said. So, but she does have an amazing voice to her, though. She definitely has that, clean, that clarity in her voice. Very on the lower end, I would say. She just has like a lower tone to her voice, I would say, in her singing. But she has that like a little southern kind of, accent to her, especially when she was doing like the second verse. I would say I kind of noticed a hint of like little southern twang in her voice. But I don't know where she's from. That could be completely wrong. She could be European for all I know. But either way, man, I like this duo. I like this kind of like, matchup. I felt like their voices worked very well when they were singing together. Very different from, because they both kind of have deep tones with their voice, especially with Andy when he does his clean tones. He's definitely on the lower end mixed with hers, so I felt like they compared each other very well with their vocal tones. But very emotional song. I kind of understood what was going on the more I got it. So it turns out Andy was not harvesting dead bodies. He was not, harvesting dead body parts. He was trying to, bring this chick, his lover, I guess, back to life, I would say, because I guess she kind of like passed away, and he was just kind of like making a song, about her, saying everything's going to be all right. Be okay, I'll bring you back to life, even if it was for like a brief moment, I would say, because like, maybe he wanted to dance with her one last time, but turns out, it wasn't permanent. She ended up, passing away again. A little bit of Frankenstein-y energy, my man here, with, trying to raise the dead with Andy here, Neil Dr. Frankenstein Andy over here. But either way, it's very, yet, and how absurd it might sound just by, talking about it, visually, I would say it flows very well with the tracks and stuff like that. So it worked very well all together in one package, I would say. So, but I don't know if Andy's religious. I don't know if the band's religious, I would say. So I know I saw something saying that, they're not trying to like be, that religious fronted band. They're not trying to, put religion into their tracks. But this one is has like a lot of religious tropes, a lot of very like, vibes and stuff like that when it comes to that sort of thing. So I don't know, maybe my man Andy is now, he just wants to portray that more. But I don't know, but I like that track though. Very subtle track, very emotional track, I would say. Very kind of reminiscent of like, Motionless in White's Masterpiece in a way, because they kind of have similar, hard rocky ballad tones, even especially the way they sing their tracks. Very emotional, I would say, with the way Chris does his vocals as well when they do emotional tracks. But very hard rocky, very ballad-esque on the vocals, on the guitar sort of things as well. Wasn't expecting that surprise solo piece though at the end there. Thought we were just gonna play it out, but no, my man here, Flair, and he's showing off his guitar strings yet again, showing off those tappy skills, man. These guys are amazing with their taps, amazing with their solos. These guys are probably one of the best guitar players in the game when it comes to solos and stuff like that. These guys are amazingly talented, man. They've been around for decades, like I said. They've been together as a band for decades as well. And then wherever Andy found these guys, wherever they grew up, Andy definitely made the right choice, I would say, because these guys are just so talented, so well-versed when it comes to the guitar playing, and I just love it, man. I love it. Let's get it. What a good first track, to be introduced to on this new album, man. I'm excited. We're going to get some more ones like that. I don't know. It's going to have to wait and see, but definitely a surprise hitter, surprise gem. And because that's why you never underestimate these guys, man. You never know what new track they're gonna put out next. You never know what they're gonna sound like next. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it.